All right, guys, quick reminder that 30 foot, we are going to watch that. That is intentionally impeding before that 30-foot line. The same rule holds for the entire last straight. We do have a line coming out of there, so we determine where that last straight is. Beyond that, guys, we are closing in on the end of the season. Thank you guys for coming out. We're going to have practice Tuesday. I think we've got a clinic on Wednesday, next Friday, and then the following Sunday will be our last event of the year. So thanks everybody for getting us to this part. For right now, if I could get everyone to stand up and remove your hats for the national anthem. All right, guys, riders, head on up to staging. Corner officials to your corners. Finish line to finish line. Places, please. I didn't even look at how many motos we have today. I should do that. 25 motos. When my family started in 2017, this was a big race. 25 motos. It's been quite a year, guys. Not to be getting sentimental about 2024 already, but it's been a lot going on. Lots of big races, lots of fun. Yes, please. Starting to make all those plans for travel. Head down to Tulsa. If you have any questions about what that's like or any troubles or anything, let us know. We can guide you through. We got a few experienced parents in our group that can help you out. We've been doing that during practice, time before races. Kelly's always available, except when you're not because you're scoring. So, not for the next 45 minutes. All right, guys, load them up. 11-12 girls crews are going to kick us off.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
And they are off. Moto number 1, 11-12 girls cruiser on track with Adeline Hall, Emma Smilanich, and Riley King. Total points racing, they are going to race all 3 rounds. Low points is going to win. Right now, that is that 795. Riley King sitting out front. Adeline Hall in the 2. Emma Smilanich sitting on the 3s.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start.
Single file down the 3rd straight into turn number 3. And all the way to the stripe, that is going to be Riley King with your 1, Adeline Hall with your 2, Emma Smilanich going to be your 3. Moto number 2, 51-55, women cruiser. 4 riders on track. We're taking 1 straight to the main event. We got Miss Kitty Weston Nauer, Shannon Wonder, Kathy Hall, and Vanessa Mayo. Sitting up top on the 620 bike, Shannon Wonder. All right. This might be the last time Miss Kitty is out here. She's got other plans next weekend, but right now that is going to be Shannon Wonder getting your transfer out of round number 1. Vanessa Mayo going to be the 2.
Attention.
Kathy Hall going to be the 3. Miss Kitty going to be the 4.
Watch the gate.
Moto number 3, 9-year-old cruisers on track with Emmett Hall, Austin Baby Cake Miller, Braden Bullethead Holt, Waylon Wildman Rourke, and Connor Toussaint Coonan. I swear, people with nicknames all bunch up into one moto. I'll have a moto with no nicknames and then a moto that's all nicknames. All right, let's watch this 9-year-old cruiser group. That is that State 1 sitting up front, Connor Toussaint Coonan, Braden Holt sitting right on the hip pocket. We are taking the top 2 riders though. Top 2 spots are what's going to matter, making it to that main event. And all the way to the stripe, that is going to be Connor Toussaint Coonan and Braden Bullethead Holt moving on to main events. Moto number 4, 10-year-old cruisers on track with Stone Zoomin, Stone Cold Horn, Trenton T-Money Stewart, and Racing Cason Murray. That 3 bike of Racing Cason Murray sitting up front. Total points race here. They're going to race all 3 rounds. The 10 bike of Stone Horn sitting in the 2. Trenton T-Money looking for a way around. Every lap counts for these riders in this total point race. And all the way to the stripe is going to be Racing Cason Murray, Zoomin, Stone Cold Horn, and Trenton T-Money Stewart in that order. Motor 5, 15-year-old cruiser on track with Seth Swartz, Drew Jamison, Greg Yellowstone Dutton, Frank the Tank Trimmel, and Cody Velasquez. Tremmel coming all the way down from Iowa to race here on this beautiful Sunday.
Attention.
It was sunny before we started, but still a nice day. Taking 2 riders out of this 15 cruiser. That is going to be Seth Swartz and the 6 of Frank the Tank Tremmel getting around at the last minute. Going to move on to your main event. Moto number 6, 5 and under novice. Georgia the Hustler, Campbell, Weston Cross, Wyatt Wise, Addison Smilanich, Brecken Murray, and Matthias Tierney. Brandon, how many wins is Weston on now? 5. All right. It's been up top quite a bit. That is Weston Cross sitting out front. Top 2 riders are going to go on to the main event right there. It's at 2:15. Addison Smilanich and Wyatt trying to get that second transfer. We'll see there. We got a battle between those 2. But right now, getting that first transfer spot is going to be Weston Cross.
Random start. Riders.
Who wants number 2? Who wants to sit out round number 2? Take a break before the main event, and that is going to be Addison Smilanich grabbing the second transfer spot out of Moto 6. Moto 7, 7-year-old novice on track with Charla, Cha-Cha Cufftack, Rocco Vigola, and Roman Hall. Know a few of these kids from Racing League. All these riders came out of BMX Racing League this year. Total points right now, that is Roman Hall sitting up front. We got a battle for the 2. Keep going, guys. Pedal hard. Charla and Roman. All right, Rocco. 2 R names there. That is Roman Hall going to get your 1.
Attention.
I think Roman's been watching Emmett a little bit.
Riders ready.
Who's
Watch the
grabbing
gate.
the 2? Charlotte up front right now. All the way to the, that is going to be Charlotte Kuftak getting the number 2, and Rocco Vigola going to be your 3. Moto number 8, Wyatt Dutton, Haley Velasquez, and Maverick Miracle. Maverick sitting in the 1, Wyatt on the 2, Haley on the 3.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready. Watch the gate.
Another total points race in this moto number 8, 12-year-old novice. That is going to be Maverick Miracle, going to be your 1. Wyatt Dutton going to be your 2. And Haley Velasquez going to be your 3. Moto number 9, 6-year-old intermediates on track with Kasem, Cabo Hall, Madden Kielberg, and Austin Baby Cake Miller. Another total points race here. Every lap counts. Austin Miller sitting out front, followed by Madden on the 2, Kasem on the 3.
Okay, riders, random start.
I didn't realize we were already to intermediates.
Ready. Watch the gate.
Going quick. Sunday Funday. That is right, Kelly. All right, that is going to be Austin Miller grabbing the 1. Kasem, Cabo Hall moving around to get your 2. Madden Kielberg going to be your 3. Moto number 10, 8-year-old intermediates, Jackson Smilanich, Emmett Hall, and Kane the Hulk Combs. Hey, this is good practice for next year where they're all total points.
Attention.
Total points races, low points wins. That's Emmett Hall sitting up front, Kane on the 2. Jackson sitting on the 3 into turn number 3. And all the way to the stripe, holding on to that 1 is going to be Emmett Hall. Kane is going to hold the 2. Jackson the 3. Motor number 11, 9-year-old intermediates, Lachlan Lightning Campbell, Dylan Stinky Harrell, and Waylon Wildman Rourke, and Axel Miracle. Harrell and Rourke sitting up front. Top rider is going to scoot all right on to the main event. Ooh, Dylan holding that line inside. We are got a drag race right here. Harrell and Rourke just outpowered at the end. Rourke moving on with the transfer out of round number 1. Motor number 12, 10-year-old intermediates, Trenton T-Money Stewart, Nokasi Belcher, Adeline Hall, and Fetty Stay Ready Hall. Right now, that is that State 6 bike, Trenton T-Money Stewart sitting up front. Coney Hall sitting on the 2. Only the top rider is going to make it to the main event out of this round.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders
all the way
ready.
down that
Watch
last
the gate.
straight. This is a horsepower race right now. Who's going to get it? That is going to be Trenton T-Money Stewart going to hold on to your transfer. Moto 13, 11-year-old intermediates with Zach Attack Bass, Brady Holeshot Barker, and Benny the Jet Bass. Brady Barker sitting up front, Benny the Jet on the 2, Zach on the 3, but they are all close.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start.
All right, guys, we do have Chuck Williams here taking photos. Thanks for the reminder, Ben. Look for us to repost his photos in a little bit. Right now, that is going to be Brady Barker with your 1, Benny the Jet Bass with your 2, and Zach Attack Bass with your 3. Moto number 14, 12-year-old intermediates, Gunner the Gladiator Nash, Action Jackson Lester, and London Johnson. Right now, London Johnson sitting up front, the 244 of Lester
Attention.
on the 2, and Nash on the 3.
Ready, watch the gate.
All the way to the stripe, that is going to be London Johnson hanging on to the 1, Action Jackson Lester your 2, and Gunner Nash going to be your 3. Moto 15, 13-year-old intermediates, Kyle, KJ Smilanich, AJ Johnson, and Skylar Visnich. Smilanich and Johnson battling up top.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders
In and out of turn number 3. Whoa, holding it together. They are running close. That is going to be Kyle Smilanich with your 1, AJ Johnson your 2, and Skylar Visnich your 3. Motor number 16, 13-year-old girls expert on track with Kaylin Kit Kat Holt, Mackenzie Roberts, and Fly Rye Brown. Whoa, Riley making a move inside.
Attention.
Pushing McKenzie up on the berm. Kaylin's still sitting out front in this total points race. 13-year-old girls expert. And that is going to be Kaylin Kit Kat Holt with your 1. Fly Rye Brown going to be your 2. And Mac Roberts going to be your 3. Moto 17, 51 and over women's expert total points race right here with Shannon Wonder, Grandma Mary Wallace, and Miss Kitty Weston Nauer. Nope. All right. Eli Satan to staging, please. And with that, Shannon Wonder is going to be your 1.
Attention.
Miss Kitty on her Gold Cup 2 going to hang out. Sorry, that is. And Grandma Mary Wallace going to be your 3. 9-year-old experts on track with Jackson Bowie, Connor to St. Coonan, and Corbin Clutch Howard. Got the gold 1 of Jackson Bowie sitting out front. Connor to St. Coonan on the 2. Corbin Howard on the 3.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
All the way down that last stripe. Bowie holding on to the lead. Whoa, little bobble there. Good recovery. Jackson Bowie with your 1. Connor St. Coonan your 2. Corbin Howard going to be your 3. 10-year-old experts taking 2 riders on track with Creighton Harves, racing Kason Murray, Ivan Bad Boy Kent, Zoomin, Stone Cold Horn, and Sawyer Penny. Top 2 riders going to go to the main event. That is racing Kason Murray and Ivan Kent sitting 1 and 2 going into turn number 3. We got some riders wanting to get by, but I think they are going to lock it up here down the last straight. That is going to be racing Kason Murray and Ivan Kent going to move on to your main event. Moto 20, 12-year-old experts, Xavier Davidson, Corbin Davidson, Frank the Tank Trimmel, and Cooper the Real Deal. We got a Gold Cup 2 sitting up front. Frank Trimmel, we're only taking 1 rider to the main event out of round number 1 for these 12-year-old experts.
Ready, watch the gate.
That is going to be Frank the Tank Trimmel moving on to mains. Moto number 21, 14-year-old experts on track with Mark Schlotzauer, Colton Orange Crusher Hengel, Eli, Lili Satan, Cassius Money Combs, Zachary Hurricane Campbell, and Jabril Falcon Belgrave. Right now, that 27 bike of Colton Hengel sitting out front. Campbell sitting on the 2. We are taking the top 2 riders, so keep your eyes on those top 2 spots.
Riders ready, watch the gate.
That is going to be Campbell and Hengel moving on to your main event. Moto 22, the 15-year-old experts on track with Brody Stafford, Henry King, Henry Campbell, Austin Slow-Mo Neal, and Seth Swartz. Brody Stafford sitting on the top spot right now, only taking 1 rider to the main event. Seth Swartz sitting on the 2. Henry is a 15-year-old novice.
Attention.
So
Okay, riders, random
up
start.
playing with the big boys in the expert class.
Riders
Yeah,
ready,
keep it up,
watch
but
the
that is
gate.
going to be Brody Stafford going to be your transfer. That is good riding. Good catch on that, Ben. Motor number 23, 17, 20 experts on track with Gabby Ladoff, Sean Madden, Aiden Love, and Amir Speed Racer toll free. A few riders making their trip down from Nebraska. Amir and Sean battling out up front, followed by Aiden and Gabby in this 17-20 expert group.
Okay, riders, random start.
1 rider going to move on to the main event, and that is going to be Amir toll free. Moto 24, 26, 35 expert on track with Jason Mercer, Darren Nash, and Andrew Downtown Brown. Total points racing out of these 26, 35 experts. Brown and Nash battling out of turn 2. Nash trying to get around on the outside, didn't quite make it. Now it's a drag race. Who's going to get the power?
Attention.
Ooh, Brown with the 1, Nash with your 2, Jason Mercer going to be your 3. And guys, this is the last moto of round number 1. 41-45 experts on track with Mike Blake, Roger Wellman, Vanessa Mayo, and Nick Novotny. All right. Taking one rider out of this 41-45 group. Right now, that is Nick Novotny sitting up on the top spot. Boink. You did it again, Nick. All right, Nick Novotny going to be your one transfer. And guys, that is round number 1. We're going to take a quick break.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
All right, we are back at moto number 1, 11-12 girls cruiser. Total points race, every round counts. Just like next year. Next year, all total points if there's fewer than 8 riders. Fewer than, 9 or fewer. 8 or less. Right now, we're on track with Adeline Hall, Emma Smilanich, and Riley King.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start.
Riley King still sitting out on top.
The gate.
Emma and Adeline changing spots for this round. That's going to tie them up. Riley going to be your 1. Emma going to be your 2. Adeline going to be your 3. They are going to be tied at 5 points each. Moto number 2, 51-55 women cruiser. Uh-oh. On track with Miss Kitty Weston Nauer, Kathy Hall, and Vanessa Mayo. Top 2 riders going to stick around and race the main event with us.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Right now, that Gold Cup 3, Vanessa Mayo going to get the first transfer. And another Racing League right here, Kathy Hall going to get your second transfer. Kitty, thanks for racing with us today. 9-year-old cruiser is going to take 2.
Attention.
On track with Emmett Hall, Austin Baby Cake Miller, and Waylon Man Rourke.
Riders ready, watch the gate.
All the way down the stripe. Running that D plate, Waylon Rourke going to get the transfer, and Austin Baby Cake Miller. Emmett, thanks for racing today. Ten-year-old cruiser on track with Zoom and Stone Cold Horn, Trenton T Money Stewart, and Racing Kaysen Murray.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready.
Total points racing out of these guys. That is going to be Racing Kaysen Murray with another 1. Zoom and Stone Cold Horn with the 2s. Trenton T Money Stewart with the 3s. Motor number 5, 15-year-old cruiser on track with Drew Jameson, Greg Yellowstone Dutton, and Cody Velasquez. Top 2 riders going to stick around for our main event. That is Drew Jameson and Cody Velasquez sitting out front.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start.
Oh, Cody trying to make that
ready,
move.
watch the gate.
Top 2 are going to make it, though. That is going to be Velasquez and Jameson moving on. Greg, thanks for racing with this. Motor number 6 and under novice, guys. I can't believe we only have 1 rack of 5 and under novice today. That is crazy. We're on track with Georgia the Hustler Campbell, Wyatt Wise, Brecken Murray, and Matthias Tierney. Top three riders going to stick around for the main event. And guys, what I was saying earlier about total points next year, any race that is fewer than 9 riders, so 8 or less, is going to be total points. You're going to race all 3 rounds, and it's still going to be low points wins. So you could do 8-1-8, and you would have 17 points, and that might not win, even though you won a moto. So it is all going to matter. It's going to be great for riders. It's going to be a pain for scorers, but right now that is going to be Wyatt and Matthias getting transfers. And your last transfer spot up for grabs, that's looking like the 451 of Brecken Murray. I don't know what Georgia's looking at. Georgia, look forward. Look forward. Look where you're going. Look forward. There you go. I guess so. Moto number 7. 7-year-old novice, Charlotte Cha-Cha Cuff-Tack, Rocco Vigola, and Roman Hall. Total points race. Roman sitting on the 1 from round number 1.
Attention.
Okay, riders,
gotta get your parade wave down. All right, that is going to be Roman Hall going to get the 1. And grabbing the 2 is looking like Charlotte gonna grab the second 2, and Rocco's gonna be your 3. Moto number 8, 12-year-old novice, Wyatt Dutton, Haley Velasquez, and Maverick Miracle. Maverick sitting up front, Wyatt on the 2, Haley on the 3, coming out of turn number 2.
Random start. Riders ready. Watch the gate.
Total points race once again. That is going to be Maverick Miracle sitting on 2 points. Wyatt going to be sitting on 4, and Haley with 6. We're going to have to get faster at adding down here. You're going to use the computer. Oh, look at that. News to me. Moto 9, yeah. Moto 9, 6-year-old intermediate, Kasem Cabo Hall, Madden Kielberg, and Austin Baby Cake Miller.
Attention.
Okay, riders.
Main
random
motos.
start.
Yeah.
Riders
Well,
ready.
next year's going to be. I know. Oh, we haven't. All right, 6 intermediate coming to the stripe. That is going to be Austin Baby Cake Miller. Going to be the 1 with 2 points. Kasem Cable Hall, your 2. Madden Kielberg going to be your 3. Moto number 10, year-old intermediate. It's got a close race right there. Jackson Smilinich, Emmett Hall, and Kane the Hulk Combs. Emmett and Kane sitting on the top 2 spots.
Attention.
Jackson Smilinich
Here,
trying to get
random
by.
start. Riders ready. Watch the gate.
Oh, man, there's lots of movement down there coming out of turn number 3. Who's got the power? That is going to be Emmett Hall with the 1. Kane Combs with your 2. And Jackson Smilinich going to be your 3. Moto number 11, year-old intermediates, Lachlan, Lightning Campbell, Dylan Siki Harrell, and Axel Miracle. They're looking for a transfer spot. Top 2 riders going to stick it out. That is Dylan Harrell up front, Miracle on the 2, Campbell sitting on the 3, coming out of turn 2.
Okay, riders. Random start.
Dropping into turn number 3. That is Harrell still holding on up front. Miracle on the 2. And that is how they are going to finish. Harrell and Miracle moving on. Lachlan, thanks for racing today. Moto number 12, 10-year-old intermediates, Nick Belcher, Adeline Hall, and Fetty Stay Ready Hall. Top 2 going to make it to the main event. Saccone Hall making a pass going into turn number 2. Anoke on the 2. Adeline sitting on the 3.
Attention.
Okay, riders. Random start. Riders ready. Watch the gate.
And coming down that last straight all the way to the finish line, that is Saccone, Fetty Stay Ready Hall, followed by Anoke Belcher. Adeline, thanks for racing today. Moto number 13, 11-year-old intermediates on track with Zach Attack Bass, Brady Holeshot Barker, and Benny the Jet Bass. Multitasking out there. Whoa, Zach Bass
Attention.
sliding down low, getting around Benny the Jet. We'll see what happens the rest of the track there.
Watch the gate.
I think he's going to hold on to that lead, but right now that is Brady Holeshot Barker sitting up top, getting another 1. Zach Attack Bass getting your 2, Benny getting your 3. So they are tied up 5 points each. Moto number 14, 12-year-old intermediates, Gunner the Gladiator Nash, Action, Jackson, Lester, and London Johnson. Total points race once again. Johnson sitting up front, Lester on the 2, Nash on the 3, coming out on 1. That's what's sitting now at the half-track point.
Riders ready. Watch the gate.
That is the sun. All right, that's going to be London, Johnson, Action, Jackson, Lester, and Gunner the Gladiator Nash in that order out of Moto 14. Moto number 15, 13-year-old intermediates, Kyle, KJ Smilinich, AJ Johnson, and Skylar Snitch. KJ and AJ sitting up front, Skylar chasing them down.
Attention.
Okay, riders. Random start.
A lot of riders racing up. Skylar's a novice out here racing with these intermediates. Good experience, but that is going to be KJ with your 1, AJ with your 2, and Skylar going to be your 3. Moto number 16, 13-year-old girls expert on track with Kit Kat, Kaylin Holt, Mac Roberts, and Fly Rye Brown. Kaylin Holt sitting up front on that State 1 plate. Brown and Roberts 2 and 3.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
All the way to this total points race. That is going to be Kalen Holt with your 1. Fly Rye Brown with your 2. And Mac Roberts going to be your 3. Moto number 1751 and over women expert. Man, now I'm thinking about this total point stuff. We're going to have to reprint motos if you do the live. All right, Moto 17, 51 and over women's experts on track with Shannon Wonder, Grandma Mary Wallace, and Miss Kitty Weston Nauer. Total points right here. Shannon sitting on the 1s, Miss Kitty on the 2s, Grandma Mary on the 3s. You going to bring a printer down here too?
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
We got some planning to do in the off season. That is going to be Shannon Wonder going to get your 1. Miss Kitty Weston Nauer out of Des Moines going to be your 2. And Grandma Mary Wallace going to be your 3. What was that? Yeah. Going to have to remember how to add in our head. 9-year-old expert total points right here. Jackson Bowie, Connor Toussaint Coonan, and Corbin Clutch Howard.
The gate.
Right now, sitting up front, that Gold Cup 1. Jackson Bowie going to hold on to the 1, and we got a battle for the 2. Connor Toussaint Coonan going to hold on to that. Corbin Clutch Howard going to be your 3. Yeah, we do. Moto number 19, 10-year-old expert on track with Creighton Harves, Zoomin, Stone Cold Horn, and Sawyer Penny. Top 2 riders going to stick around for the main event.
Attention.
Right now, that is Crouton Harves and Sawyer Penny battling up front. Stone Cold,
Watch the gate.
Zoomin, Stone Cold Horn hanging out in the 3. That is going to be Harves and Penny hanging on. Stone, thanks for racing with us today. Moto number 20, 12-year-old expert on track with Xavier Davidson, Corbin Davidson, and Cooper, the real deal. Whoa, little chatter out of X there coming out of turn number 2.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start.
Cooper, the real deal, pushing in a little bit. Whoa. Corbin grabbing it back right now. That is going to be Xavier and Corbin going to be your transfers. Cooper, thanks for racing today. Moto 21, 14-year-old experts on track with Mark Schlotzauer, Eli Lili, Staten, Cassius Money Combs, and Jabril Falcon Belgrave. And it looks like we're missing one, so that's going to be a boat ride. That is going to be Mark.
Attention.
Cassius Money Combs and Jabril Falcon Belgrave going to move on to the main event.
Riders ready, watch the gate.
Moto 22, 15-year-old experts on track with King, Henry Campbell, Austin Slomo Neal, and Seth Swartz. Top 2 riders going to stick around for the main event. Right now, Swartz and Neal sitting 1 and 2. Campbell chasing them down.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
And all the way to the stripe. It's looking like Swartz and Neal going to hold on, but man, Henry keeping up in that group with flat pedals is a pretty good accomplishment. But thanks for racing with us today. Moto 23, 17, 20 expert on track with Gabby Laidhoff, Sean Madden, and Aiden Love. Madden sitting up front. Aiden on the 2, Gabby on the 3. Gabby and Aiden out of Elkhorn and Lincoln, Nebraska, making a trip down. Thanks for coming to visit us down here. That is going to be Sean Madden with the transfer, and Aiden Love going to be your second transfer. Gabby, thanks for racing today. Moto 24, 26, 35 expert on track with Jason Mercer, Darren Nash, and Andrew Downtown Brown. Total points. Andrew Brown sitting on low points out of round 1, and it's a repeat again. Nash and Brown battling down 3rd straight.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
All the way to the stripe. That is going to be... I'm not calling that one. We don't know. We haven't announced it yet. Is that our agreement? All right. Andrew Downtown Brown with your 1, Darren Nash with your 2, Jason Mercer with your 3. That was a close race, guys. And we are on our last Moto 4145 expert on track with Mike Blake, Roger Wellman, and Vanessa Mayo. Roger and Mike finishing it out. Roger and Mike going to be your transfers. Vanessa, thanks for racing today. And guys, that is round number 2. Man, what was with that sun giving us a little hope for a second? It got cold again. All right, guys, we're going to take a quick Here we go. Thunderstruck on a Sunday afternoon. I don't think I need these sunglasses anymore. Why did the sun tempt us earlier?
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
And we are off back to moto number 1 for the main event. On track with 11-12 girls cruiser, Adeline Hall, Emma Smilanich, and Riley King. Riley King sitting on low points with 2. Emma and Adeline tied up with 5 points each.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
In and out of turn number 3. That is still Riley King sitting up front. So Riley's going to lock up with that 1. And then whoever finishes next is going to be your 2. That's going to be Riley with your 1, Adeline your 2, Emma your 3 out of Moto 1. Moto number 2, 51-55 women's cruiser. No math going to have to happen here. This is what you see is what you get. Shannon Wonder, Kathy Hall, and Vanessa Mayo.
Attention.
Okay,
Lots of
riders,
cheering down
random
here at the
start.
finish line. And all the way to the stripe. That is going to be Shannon Wonder with the 1. Going to be your 2. And Kathy Hall going to be your number 3. Moto number 3, 9-year-old cruisers on track with Austin Babycake Miller, Braden Bullethead Holt, Waylon Wildman Rourke, and Connor to St. Coonan. Connor sitting up front, Braden sitting on the 2. Waylon on the 3, Austin on the 4. All the way down that third straight.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
And they're going to hold that all the way to the finish line. Connor to St. Coonan, your 1. Braden Holt, your 2. Waylon Wildman Rourke, going to be your 3. Moto number 4, 10-year-old cruiser. Total points right here. And Stone Cold Horn, Trenton T. Money Stewart, and Racing Cason Murray. Coming out of turn 2, just like they come out all other rounds. Racing Cason Murray sitting up front. Zooming Stone Cold Horn on your 2. Trenton T. Money Stewart on your 3.
The gate.
And the finish and the points going to go. Racing Cason Murray, your 1. Stone Cold Horn, your 2. And T. Money Stewart, your 3. Moto number 5, 15-year-old cruiser. Seth Swartz, Drew Jameson, Frank the Tank Trimmel, and Cody Velasquez. Swartz and Jameson sitting up front. Frank the Tank Trimmel giving them a run, sitting in the 3rd spot right now, coming out of turn number 3. All the way to the stripe. Going to look like Seth Swartz going to hold on, getting around. Oh, man. Frank Trimmel getting the 2. Drew Jameson going to get you 3. 5 and under novices coming at us. Moto number 6, Weston Cross, Wyatt Wise, Addison Smilanich, and Brecken Murray. Weston sitting up front, the 215. Addison Smilanich sitting in the 2. Oh, man, that 3rd spot. Sitting in the 3. He's got company right there. See what happens.
Ready, watch the gate.
Coming to the stripe, though, that is going to be Weston Cross. Going to get your 1. Addison Smilanich going to be your 2. Oh, still that battle for 3. Who's going to get it? Oh, man. Wyatt Wise going to get your 3. Moto number 7, 7-year-old novices, Charlotte Kuftak, Rocco Vigola, and Roman Hall. Total points here. Roman sitting on low points. Charlotte on the 2s and Rocco on the 3s. Having fun out there. I'd like to be riding my bike.
Attention.
Okay, riders.
All right, that is going to be Roman Hall going to lock up your 1 with a 1.
Watch the gate.
Charlotte going to hang on to your 2s. And Rocco going to be your 3. Moto number 8, 12-year-old novice on track with Wyatt Dutton, Haley Velasquez, and Maverick Miracle. Miracle sitting on low points. Dutton on the 2s, Velasquez on the 3s.
Attention.
Okay, riders. Random start. Riders ready. Watch the gate.
And all the way to the stripe. Maverick Miracle going to hang on. Going to be your overall 1. Wyatt Dutton going to be your overall 2. Haley Velasquez going to be the overall 3. Moto number 9, 6-year-old intermediates. Another total points here. Austin Baby Cake Miller sitting on the 1. Kasem Cabo Hall on the 2. Madden Kilberg on the 3s going into the main event.
Attention.
Okay, riders. Random start.
All the way down that last straight. Austin Baby Cake Miller stretching out up in front. Gonna be your overall 1. Kasem gonna be your overall 2. Madden Kilberg gonna be your overall 3. Good race, those riders. Moto number 10, 8-year-old intermediate. Jackson Smilanich, Emmett Hall, and Kane the Hulk Combs. Emmett Hall sitting up front. We got a battle on the 2. Emmett sitting on low points. Kane sitting on the 2s. Jackson on the 3s.
Attention.
Okay, riders. Random start. Riders ready. Watch the gate.
That is going to be Emmett Hall, your overall 1. Jackson Smilanich with 8 points, going to be your overall 3. And Kane the Hulk Combs, going to be your overall 2. Moto number 11, 9-year-old intermediates. Dylan Stinky Harrell, Waylon Wildman Rourke, and Axel Miracle. Not total points. What you see is what you get.
Okay, riders. Random start. Riders ready. Watch the gate.
All the way to the stripe, making that pass. Let's see who's got the power. That is going to be Harrell with your 1. Rourke with your 2. Miracle going to be the 3. Moto number 12, 10-year-old intermediates on track with Trenton, T-Money, Stewart, Noak, Belcher, and Fetty Stay Ready Hall. They are tied up going into turn number 2. This is not a total points race, though. This is what you see is what you get. Coney Hall coming out in front. Turn number 2. Trenton T-Money Stewart putting the push on through the rhythm section. We'll see what they got on the last straight. It is going to be a drag race right here. That is going to be Coney Hall, Trenton, Stewart, Noak, Belcher, 1, 2, and 3. Moto number 12. That was moto number 12. Moto number 13, 11-year-old intermediate. Zach Attack Bass, Brady Holeshot Barker, and Benny the Jet Bass. Another good race right here. This is total points. Brady on low points. Zach and Benny tied up.
Attention.
Okay, riders. Random start. Riders ready. Watch the gate.
So that means your overall 1 is going to go to Brady Holeshot Barker, 2 to Zach Attack Bass, and the 3 to Benny the Jet Bass. Moto number 14, 12-year-old intermediates, Gunner the Gladiator, Nash, Action, Jackson, Lester, and London Johnson. London sitting on low points. Lester on the 2, Nash on the 3.
Attention.
Single file through the rhythm section. London Johnson still sitting up front.
Ready.
Action Jackson sitting on the 2, trying to make a move. Get a little boost coming out of that turn, but I think it's going to be London Johnson with your 1, Action Jackson your 2, and the Gladiator Nash your 3. Moto 15, 13-year-old intermediates, KJ and AJ battling it out. Kyle sitting on low points. AJ sitting on the 2, Skylar on the 3s. AJ's sitting up front right now. I don't know if her name starts with a J. I've never heard SJ, but
Attention.
whatever.
Okay, riders, random start.
All right, so that is going to be
Riders
Anthony
ready,
Johnson
watch
going
the
to get
gate.
5 points. Kyle going to be 4. So Kyle is your overall 1. AJ, your overall 2. Skylar Visnich, your overall 3. Guys, total points, man, that's how it's going to work. It's not always if you win. It's if you won. It's your positions every round. So get ready for that next year. No slacking on these laps. Moto number 16, 13-year-old girl expert, Kaylin Kit Kat
Attention.
Holt, Mac Roberts, and Fly Rye Brown.
Riders ready, watch the gate.
On the state 1, Kit Kat Holt going to be your overall 1, and Fly Rye Brown going to be your overall 2. Mac Roberts hanging on. Lost the pedals over the last table. She might have had that one. Moto number 17, 15 and over, women expert Shannon Wonder, Grandma Mary Wallace, and Miss Kitty Weston Nauer.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
And coming across with the 1 and the overall 1, Shannon Wonder. The overall 2 going to go to Miss Kitty Weston Nauer. Overall 3 going to Grandma Mary Wallace. Moving on to experts, Jackson Bowie, Connor to St. Coonan, and Corbin Clutch Howard in moto number 18, 9-year-old experts. Bowie to St.
Attention.
Coonan and Howard in that order coming to turn number 2.
Ready, watch the gate.
Total points here, but that is going to be Jackson Bowie, overall 1. Connor to St. Coonan, your overall 2. And Corbin Clutch Howard, your overall 3. 10-year-old experts on track with Creighton Harrs, Racing Casey Murray, Ivan Bad Boy Kent, and Sawyer Penny. Moto number 19, Racing Casey Murray, Penny, Kent, Harves. That order coming out of turn number 2.
Watch the gate.
All the way down that last straight, that is going to be Racing Casey Murray with your 1, Sawyer Penny, your 2, Ivan Kent, your 3. Moto number 20, 12-year-old experts on track with Xavier Davidson, Corbin Davidson, and Frank the Tank Trimmel. Trimmel, Davidson, and Davidson, 1, 2, and 3 coming out of turn number 2.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
And down that last straight to the straight, the gold 2. Frank the Tank Trimmel going to be your 1. Xavier going to be your 2. And Corbin, your 3. Moto 21, 14-year-old experts, Mark Schlotzhauer, Colton Orange, Crusher Hingle, Cassius Money Combs, Zachary Hurricane Campbell, and Jabril Falcon Belgrave. Ooh, they are pushing some rubber into the asphalt there. Big difference once they hit 14.
Random start.
All right, all the way to the stripe. That is going to be the 27 and the 22. Colton Hengel, Cassius Money, who was the 3. I missed the third one. And Jabril, 181, going to be your 3. Moto number 22, 15-year-old experts on track with Brody Stafford's, Austin Slow-Mo Neal, and Seth Swartz. Not total points here. What you see is what you get, and that is going to be Brody Stafford getting your 1, Seth Swartz your 2, and Austin Slow-Mo Neal going to be your 3. Moto number 23, 17, 20 experts, Sean Madden, Aiden Love, and Amir Speed Racer toll-free.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
And to the strap, that is going to be Amir with your 1, Sean Madden with your 2, and Aiden Love going to be your 3. Moto 24, 26, 35 experts on track with Jason Mercer, Nash, and Andrew Downtown Brown. Andrew sitting on low points coming in to the main event.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
That is going to be overall. Andrew Downtown Brown going to be your 1. Darren Nash going to be your 2. Jason Mercer going to be your 3. Folks, the last moto of the day right 41-45 experts. Moto number 25, Mike Blake, Roger Wellman, and Nick Novotny. Please pick up your trash on your way out. No after practice. Everybody wants to go see a game or something. All right. Coming to the stripe, that is going to be Nick Novotny with your 1, Roger Wellman with your 2, and Mike Blake going to be your 3. Guys, thank you. Thanks to our 2 new corner officials, guys. Great work. We really appreciate that. Thanks.